Are you sitting on hours of long-form footage and wondering how to turn that into snackable content without losing your mind? I am Alex, and in this walkthrough, I'm going to show you exactly how Vizard works to identify the best moments in your videos. We will be using an old interview I filmed with Dr. Vint Cerf about the future of interplanetary networking as our case study today. In simple terms, Vizard is an AI tool designed to automatically transform your lengthy raw videos into ready-to-post social clips. It identifies the moments that feel viral, packages them perfectly for social media, and can even handle the scheduling for you. Key features include auto-editing for viral clips, an auto-scheduler for your posting cadence, and a content calendar to manage it all. Beyond those core tools, Vizard also assists with automatic captioning, speaker detection, and instant aspect ratio conversions. My workflow always starts by creating a project and dropping my long-form interview file directly into the Vizard dashboard. Once uploaded, the system immediately begins analyzing audio, visual cues, and engagement signals to find the best content. Within just a few minutes, you get a generated list of suggested clips that are ranked by their potential for going viral. For my interview project, it successfully pulled out the exact section where Dr. Cerf explains signal transmission from Mars to Earth. Unlike manual editing, where you have to build a sequence, Vizard scans the entire file to identify the clips for you automatically. If you have ever used Premiere Pro's speech-to-text, you know it is powerful, but the workflow is often heavy and time-consuming. With Vizard, the philosophy is refreshingly simple. Upload, analyze, and get your clip suggestions instantly without the extra steps. Vizard also generates high-quality transcripts and captions for every single suggested clip with impressive speaker separation. In the Dr. Cerf interview, Vizard labeled the speakers correctly and provided a clean transcript that was easy to edit right in the browser. You can simply click any word in the transcript to jump to that exact moment in the video timeline, which is incredibly handy. Editing the transcript is straightforward, allowing you to double-click segments to edit text, rename speakers, or merge clips. There is even a find and replace function for fixing repeated mistranscriptions, which is a lifesaver for tricky technical terms. Just a quick note, if you export plain text to share, those specific edits will not re-import back into the time-coded data. Treat plain text exports as final deliverables, but use the native project export if you need to keep metadata intact. Regarding formats, Vizard exports clips as MP4s in various aspect ratios like 9:16 or 1:1, complete with embedded captions. If you want to keep exact word-level timing, use the native project export, which keeps everything accessible and easy to share. Premiere Pro is great if you are deep in a professional edit, but it requires you to manually organize everything into sequences. Other clip generators often rely on basic audio peaks, which means they miss important context or the tone that makes a clip resonate. Vizard sits right in the middle, smarter selection than simple trimmers, but faster and simpler than a full-blown non-linear editor. After the AI generated my clips, I went through the list, previewed them, and made small tweaks to the trims and aspect ratios. You can batch apply templates with lower thirds and branding, which is perfect if you are repurposing large amounts of content. I found a 30-second gem of Dr. Cerf, added captions, and had a platform-ready short ready to go in just 2 minutes. Scheduling is where Vizard truly feels like a personal assistant, spacing out your posts on a calendar for consistent engagement. If you want, you can let the AI pick the optimal posting times based on engagement predictions, or you can choose your own windows. The content calendar UI is intuitive, letting you drag and drop items, reschedule, or bulk edit captions before anything goes live. Privacy is also a major priority, with secure servers and options to control how your footage is stored and for how long. For teams that need tighter security, Vizard supports private workspaces and role-based access to keep raw footage protected. You do not want a system that only nails 90% of the work, forcing you to finish the rest by hand every single time. Vizard's goal is to handle the heavy lifting of finding moments and prepping captions so you can focus on creative adjustments. Ultimately, the AI isn't trying to replace your taste, but it is trying to speed up all the boring stuff that slows you down. You can export ready-to-post files directly to social platforms or download MP4s and SRTs for your own local archive. If you need a plain transcript to send to a client, export TXT or CSV, but remember these flat formats won't re-import as timecodes. I once worked with a client who sat on 5 hours of panel footage, which would have taken days to edit manually. With Vizard, we uploaded the files, reviewed 40 clip suggestions in one session, and scheduled posts for the entire next month. The client loved the cadence and the fact they could preview the entire calendar without manual uploads or guesswork. So to wrap up, if you edit long interviews or streams and want a faster path to short-form content, Vizard is essential. It finds viral moments, provides transcripts, and handles scheduling so you can stay consistent without the busy work. It is not magic, and it won't replace your creative judgment, but it will save you hours and keep your channel fed. If you want to try this workflow with your own footage, just take a long interview, upload it, and watch the AI suggestions. And if you still prefer doing the heavy lifting in Premiere, Vizard still makes exporting captioned, social-ready files a breeze. Either way, you will get to focus much more on the actual storytelling and a lot less on the repetitive grunt work. That is it for this quick demo. And if you want a deeper walkthrough on advanced templates or batch branding, just let me know. Thanks for watching, and I hope this helps you get back to creating more of the content you actually love making.